To understand this minigame, you have to understand the user interface. So to go through quickly with you, right here is what you have to call to tell another player what they have to do. And in order to do that, there's a horn in your inventory, and you go and you right click it, and whenever it displays white here, you have to click. Make sure you call correctly and quickly. It'll change every 20 to 30 seconds. You have to call again, so make sure you do that. Right above it, next to the ear, that's what you have to do. That's what someone else is calling and telling you what to do. For attacker, that's going to be an attack style. For collector, that's going to be an egg color that you have to pick up. And for healer and defender, it's what item you have to use in order to do their job. Attacking is fairly easy. What you have to do is you have to clear the Penance Rangers and Penance Fighters in each round. The collector is going to call and tell you what attack style you have to use. So basically you need to bring a weapon or two weapons that have all four attack styles, because if you bring a whip, you're not going to be able to attack but one time with a slash weapon. So I recommend a God Sword and Claws. Most people do Dragon Longswords or Dragon Scimitars. Make sure that you use the right attack style, because doing the wrong attack style will make you lose points. Best thing to do is when you think that the attack style is going to change, just step off of all the monsters and wait until it changes, and then go right back to it. A lot of people find healing is hard, but it's fairly simple. At the beginning, you go to the green stock up machine, you click it, and you'll get an inventory full of stuff. The defender is going to call and tell you what poison to use, and you have to run to the Penance healers and poison them. On the early rounds, all it takes is one poison item to kill them thoroughly, but on later rounds it takes more. So what I do is I got into the habit of poisoning them more and more often. After you poison the Penance healers and you notice that some of your players' health is low, you're going to run south and you're going to grab some healing water. Now, if your health is low, you can drink directly from the healing water and heal yourself, but other players can't do that. You have to bring them and you heal them. The collector is the easiest job to do, but it does put out some of the most points if you know what you're doing. I try to average at least 30 eggs a game because it gives you a lot of points. So basic concept is, at first you want to stay back so you're not getting hit by the rangers and the fighters, so the healer doesn't have to heal you as quick. But once things start dying, run up and collect eggs. Always right click. Always right click. And never click eggs that are far away. Always click next to them first and then click onto them. Because if it's far away like that, what may happen is your egg type might change and then it's going to blow up and you're going to lose points. You don't want that to happen. The best thing about Collector is you can get points the entire round because the eggs are always on the ground. So if you have a bad defender, you can just collect the entire round and you can get a lot of points. The blue ones aren't really worth keeping, so if you destroy them you don't lose points and you open up more spots in your inventory. You don't get score for loading the hopper, but it does help clear your inventory quicker if you run and load the hopper and then you go back and collect more eggs. But if your inventory does get full and the hopper's full, just destroy the eggs and keep collecting. That's the best way to maximize your points. To explain to you how points work, I'm going to show you the breakdown real quick. You see at the bottom how the failed attacks, they lost points. Wrong poison use, lost points. Runners that got past, if any would have got past, they would have lost points. So, Defender. Defender is the hardest to do, so you got to listen carefully. At the start of the game, you want to stock up at the blue machine. Call for your healer, and then run and put down and make a trail to the eastern trap from the middle of the map with whatever item it tells you to use. After that, kind of branch out, and you want to grab the hammer and the 2 logs, because you're going to have to fix the trap later on. Then you're going to make another trail, to the trap, and you want to fix it if anybody has tripped it yet. Oh look, I have some takers. They like my food. Basically the idea is you want to keep the runners from going completely through the map and going through that tunnel that you see at the top of the screen there, because you will lose points if the runners go through there. So you want to keep a nice trail across the center of the map so that they'll keep following you ease. Even if you don't kill them on every attempt, at least you're getting them north again, so they're not going through the tunnel and you're losing points. It's definitely the hardest, but once you master it, it's pretty fun. So thank you for watching. Rate, subscribe.